What's going on, guys? In this video, we are going to look at how to find the 5-number summary of a data set. 5-number summary is extremely easy. It's really just 5 pieces that we need to memorize. But the 5-number summary allows us to create a box and whisker plot and gather some really useful information about our data. So the 5 pieces that we are going to look at are the minimum value, or the smallest number in the data set, we have Q1, which Q1 is kind of an interesting piece. Q1 is the median of the lower half of the data. And I'll explain that in just a minute when we see an example. So Q1 is the median of the lower half of the data. The median, or Q2, is the middle number of all the data. Q3 is the median of the upper half. And the maximum is the greatest, the largest. Oops, greatest. It's the greatest number. So keep in mind that whenever we have our data set, again, I want to order them from least to greatest. My median is going to cut my data set in half. So Q1 will be the middle number of the lower half, and Q3 will be the middle number of the upper half. The overall median, or Q2, is the middle number of all of the data. All right, it's very easy once you've done it a few times. But yeah, so let's just jump straight into our first example. Again, my first step is make sure that my numbers are ordered from least to greatest. So in this example, I know that they're ordered from least to greatest. And what I like to do is I just like to start with my minimum. Well, once I've ordered them in order from least to greatest, my minimum should be that first number. My minimum is 2. My maximum is 25. So boom, I've already found 2 pieces of my 5-number summary. Now I just need to find Q1. I need to find my median, or Q2, and I need to find Q3. So if you remember from finding our measures of center, we find our median by taking every number and crossing it off until I wind up with either 1 or 2 numbers in the middle. And notice, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers on that side of 11. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers on this side of 11. My median is 11. It's my middle number. And that's going to be that halfway divide between the lower half and my upper half. And once I have those 2 pieces, I can then find my Q1 and my Q3. So in order to find Q1, I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to find the median of that lower half. So we cross off that one and I cross off that one. And I keep going until I'm left with either 1 or 2 numbers in the middle. So to figure out what my Q1 is, remember, when I have 2 numbers in the middle, we find the mean of those. So 7 plus 7 is 14, divided by 2 gives me 7. So Q1 is 7. And when I want to find the Q3, when I want to find the median of the upper half, we're going to do the same thing. And I cross off, I cross off, I cross off. And I'm left with 2 numbers in the middle. Well, 21 plus 23 gives me 44. 44 divided by 2 gives me 22. So that is my 5-number summary. I have my minimum value at 2. I have Q1, the median of the lower half, at 7. I have my median, which is the middle number of the data set, at 11. Q3 we found as the upper half medium, and that's 22. Then our maximum term was 25. So again, very easy, very straightforward. Let's try one more. And obviously these numbers are a bit bigger, but it's not going to change the way that we solve for these at all. So I want to make sure that my data set is in order from least to greatest, and it is. So once I have that, I can find my minimum. I can find my maximum, the greatest number, and then we can find Q1, I can find my median, and I can find Q3. So I'm going to find my median first by crossing off, and crossing off until we wind up with either 1 or 2 numbers in the middle. Whoops. So in this particular case, we wound up with 355 as the middle number. So my median is 355. And now I want to find the median of the lower half. So I'm going to cross off until I wind up with 2 numbers in the middle. So I'm going to take 278 plus 301, and we're going to divide that by 2. So 278 plus 301 gives me 579 divided by 2, and that gives me 289.5. And it is very okay for us to get decimals within our answers. So next, let's check the Q3, or the median of the upper half of the data. I'm going to cross off. I'm left with 2 numbers in the middle here. And when I take 471 and add that to 588, we're going to divide that by 2, and I get 1,059 divided by 2. And ultimately, that's going to give me a Q3 value of 529.5. And that's it. That's my 5-number summary. So again, what I want to do is I want to make sure that my numbers are in order from least to greatest. I want to find my minimum, find my maximum. Then I'm going to find my median, and then we can find our Q1 and Q3 values. So I hope you feel good with this video. I hope you feel great with finding our 5-number summary. We're going to need it in order to solve and draw box and whisker plots. So thanks for checking out the video. I'll see you next time.